Welcome to our briefing on applying for the TU Dublin Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship and the TU Dublin Entrepreneurial Student Award. Over the course of this briefing, we will introduce you to TU Dublin's digital badges, take you through the process for application, and introduce you to the application workbook. Before going into detail about the TU Dublin Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship, let's explore what a digital badge is. It is a visual proof of accomplishment or skill that can be displayed, accessed, and verified online. It confirms your knowledge, skill, competence, or achievement in formal or informal learning. Digital badges are portable and can be used on social media, websites, and other forms of electronic communication. The Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship demonstrates your achievement of entrepreneurship-related learning. The Digital Badge recognises your achievement on a framework of entrepreneurship competences, and it does so by determining how you have achieved these competences outside of your accredited TU Dublin programme. Once awarded, you can display your digital badge on your CV and online. So, what is entrepreneurship competence? Entrepreneurship is a way of thinking, acting, and being that combines the ability to find or create new opportunities with the courage to act on them. Entrepreneurship combines knowledge, skills, and attitudes that support an individual or a team's capacity to act upon opportunities and ideas and transform them into value for others. It includes the following: observing and seizing opportunities, transforming opportunities into actions that generate economic, cultural, social, or societal value, planning, setting goals, and managing activities to achieve these goals, creating, innovating, managing risk, and taking responsibility for achieving the outcomes. For the Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship, we use the EntreComp framework developed by the European Commission, which sets out the competences that make someone entrepreneurial. At its simplest level, EntreComp is made up of three competence areas: opportunities, resources, and into action. Each of these three areas contains 5 competences, and together these make up the 15 entrepreneurial competences. The Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship recognises the entrepreneurship competences that you have developed through your learning and experiences. The self-assessment format uses the application workbook to help you demonstrate and articulate your current competence level related to each of these competences. To apply for the Digital Badge in Entrepreneurship, there is a 2-step process that uses the application workbook available from the Growth Hub website. The first step uses the workbook to help you assess your level of competence for each competence area. You can apply for a digital badge at foundation, intermediate, or advanced level. You don't need to achieve all 15 competences. To meet the digital badge requirements, you should demonstrate at least 9 of the competences at the level of the badge you are applying for. For each competence area, a description of the competence is provided, and the self-assessment asks you to rate your competence as foundation, intermediate, or advanced level. To help you evaluate your competence level, you can use the descriptions available from the EntreComp framework, which gives examples of each level of competence. Using the workbook, assess your competence by marking X at the level of achievement that you consider best matches your achievement for this competence, and repeat this for each competence area. After selecting your level of competence, you should then justify your choice and provide evidence of how you achieved this level. You can do this by describing the activities and experiences that have contributed to you achieving competence at the level you have selected. In this section, you can tell us, for example, what you have done, activities that you have participated in, and formal and informal learning and training that you have had in this competence. You have a maximum of 200 words to summarise your supporting evidence to justify your self-assessment for each of the competence areas. The supporting evidence for your achievement of the different competences can come from your participation in entrepreneurship activities or activities where you behaved in an entrepreneurial way. This includes participation in a wide range of activities, including but not restricted to the following: participation in enterprise activities, including your own commercial or social enterprise activities; participation in a student society, including planning, organising and promoting society activities, events or programmes of work; participation in entrepreneurship or similarly focused competitions, for example the Bolton Trust or the Student Entrepreneur Awards, etc. Participation in ideation and hackathon challenges, for example the TU Dublin President's Sustainability Challenge or the AWS Hackathon for Health. Participation in design thinking workshops and activities, and participation in entrepreneurship society activities, for example in the Enactus Student Entrepreneurship Society. It is important to note that this list is not exhaustive, and that you may have acquired competences through other activities. We encourage you to include these activities. When you have completed your workbook, please submit it to growthhub@tudublin.ie using the following subject heading: DB_ENTRE_application. Your application will then be reviewed by GrowthHub to determine whether your self-assessment is supported by the evidence you provided. Following this review, GrowthHub will communicate with you to confirm the approved level of competence based on the self-assessment and evidence you provided. Finally, subject to your application meeting the requirements, you will receive your digital badge in entrepreneurship at the approved level: Foundation, Intermediate or Advanced. The top 5 applications from current full-time TU Dublin students will be considered by a panel of experts for the award of TU Dublin Entrepreneurial Student of the Year. The digital badge application also doubles as your submission for the TU Dublin Entrepreneurial Student of the Year award. Please check the GrowthHub website for the closing date. If you are shortlisted for this award, you will be contacted by GrowthHub. The top application will receive the award of TU Dublin Entrepreneurial Student of the Year, with 4 runners-up receiving commendations. If you have any questions, we ask you to first read the frequently asked questions section for the digital badge in entrepreneurship on the GrowthHub website, and to read through the digital badge application workbook. If you don't see an answer to your question there, please send us an email at growthhub@tudublin.ie stating your question, and we will get back to you. Thank you for watching this briefing. We look forward to receiving your submission for your digital badge in entrepreneurship.